Hi, my name is Fran, and I'm just a little old lady over 65 but under 90, and I am suffering a lot of things that all of you who are in my age bracket are suffering from. My eyesight is not as good as it used to be. I'm not as strong as I used to be. And if I need to get on the floor for any reason, for an exercise or to pick up something, I have to go through all kinds of gyrations to get myself down there and make sure that there's a platform nearby that I can use to brace myself to stand back up. Otherwise, I'd be stuck there forever. And I don't walk as fast as I used to, and there are times when I use a cane, and that's because of my balance. My balance is not as steady as it was in the past. So I'm just telling you these things because I know you're suffering from them too. If you're over 65, you're in my club. My club is the over 65 club and feeling it. And so I did a video just a little while ago about the thyroid. That was one of the things that had happened to me before I turned 65. No, just right after I turned 65. In my annual appointment with my doctor, she's told me that my thyroid was not functioning correctly anymore. And she said, Fran, your thyroid just is not working well anymore. And I said, what does that mean? And she said, that means that all kinds of things are going to go haywire in your body. You're going to feel fatigued, and you're going to feel it in your brain, and you're going to feel it in your energy level, and it's going to affect your digestion and your weight and all this kind of stuff. And she said, I have to put you on thyroid medication. And I said to myself, oh damn, another pill. I got to take another pill. I was so sick and tired of being told I had to take another pill. It seemed like every time I went into the doctor's office, she was telling me I needed another pill. And I think the doctors get a little bit of side money for all the pills that they can sell. But anyway, or I prescribe, I should say. But anyway, I asked her, I said, for how long am I going to have to take this pill? And she said, probably for the rest of your life. And I went, oh, no, I don't want another pill for the rest of my life. So I made a decision right then and there. There had to be something on the market someplace that would help me rebuild or take care of my thyroid. Something that would help it to function correctly so that I didn't need to have another pill. And to my knowledge at that time, there was nothing. But I decided, of course, have not searched for everything. So I decided to go on a search. I searched the internet, and as you know, on the internet, there are a lot of websites that market this supplement, that supplement, and the other supplement, and they all say they do absolutely wonderful things in the body. They give you energy, and they help you with your digestion, and they help you control your weight, and blah, 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 blah. And so when I'm reading the things that they say it would do, when I heard the word energy, or read the word energy, I said, oh, I'm going to try that one. So I would try it, I would buy it, and anxiously await for it to arrive to my front door. And when it arrived, I couldn't wait to tear off the wrapping so that I could give it a try. I wanted this magic pill that was going to give me more energy. And of course it didn't. It didn't do anything that was being advertised. And so I would take that, and I would just hold it over the trash can and let go and let it land in the trash can. I did that over and over and over and over. I can't believe how much I spent on trying to find that magic thing that would help me do whatever it is I needed to have done to get my thyroid back in shape. Well, as it happened, one day my sister came in and told me about something that she had tried, and she was surprised at how much energy it gave her. And I said to myself, well, by cracky, if it gave her energy, and we're in the same family, so maybe my genes won't be so terribly different, and it might give me some energy too. So I bought this thing that she had, and it didn't do anything, didn't do anything, didn't do anything. And I'd call her up and I'd say, it's not doing anything. And she'd say, just wait, wait for it, and it's going to happen. And I said to myself, oh well, what the heck. I would wait, and I would wait, and I would wait. I went to bed one night feeling the same old self. And during the night, I had this dream. It was the strangest thing. It was a dream of a jigsaw puzzle being put back together. And there was a voice that came out and said, Eureka, I found the last piece. And the last piece of the jigsaw puzzle was put together. Dreams can be so funny. So anyway, I woke up the next morning. Wow, did I ever feel like $1 million? And I thought, oh, this is nice. I like this. So I continued taking it for a little bit. And then after a while, I said to myself, I really should tell my doctor about this. Let her know what I'm taking so that she can let me know and make sure that the ingredients are not going to be contrary to the prescriptions that she has given me. So I took all my information, grabbed it all up, and put it in a little pile, went to my doctor's appointment, and I gave it to her. And I said, Doctor, I've started taking this supplement, and I would like you to take a look at the ingredients and make sure that there isn't anything there that's going to be harmful to the prescriptions or contrary to the prescriptions that you have given me. And she said, no, I don't see anything here that's going to harm you. I sat there, I said to myself, okay, what does that mean? And then she looked at me and she said, but I don't like anything that's sold on the internet. And so I went, oh, I don't want to anger my doctor, but I had decided I wanted to take this because I was feeling better and I was feeling like I had energy. So I sat there and I went, okay. So I looked up at her and I said, Doctor, because I was sitting down and she was looking down at me. I said, Doctor, I like this supplement, so I'm going to take it. Would you please monitor me? And she looked down at me and she didn't say a word. She said, of course I will. So I thought to myself, okay. She didn't say I can't take it, which means there's nothing dangerous there for me. And of course, she doesn't expect me to continue with it because she doesn't believe in these things that are sold on the internet. So I go away and I'm taking it daily as I am supposed to, and I'm feeling better and better and better. And son of a gun, after a year and a half, she said to me, after she did one of my blood draws, she looked at my thyroid reading and she said, I'm taking you off the thyroid meds. You don't need the thyroid meds anymore. And I went, what? And she says, no, you don't need them anymore. You're doing well. And I went, okay. Chalk that one up. I found it. I found it. I found whatever it is I was looking for. And it was right there in front of me all this time. I found the one thing that was going to help me with my thyroid issue. And I'm just saying to you, if it helped me, if you're having a thyroid issue, maybe it can help you as well. If you're feeling fatigued and you're having digestive problems and you're having weight issues and you're having a brain issue or whatever the heck is an issue, contact me. If you're curious, I will share what it is that I found. And then maybe, just maybe, you too can wake up one morning and go, wow, this world really is a nice world to be in, even though there are times when it isn't. So that's the story that I'm sharing with you right now. My doctor gave me the go-ahead to stop this prescription. I did not need it for the rest of my life. How about that? Jiminy Crickets, a prescription that could actually be stopped that you don't need for the rest of your life. That was mind-boggling. So there you are. I made this video and I put it in YouTube. So go to my YouTube channel, Frances Hyberger, and look for the video that says My Thyroid. It's My Thyroid Journey. Go ahead and watch that video and then make a comment or subscribe if you wish and let me know what you think about it. And then contact me and I will share this magic, wonderful supplement with you. Okay? Talk to you later. Hang in. There is always an answer to your situation someplace in this world, and I happen to find mine. Let me help you find yours, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.